What's up, YouTube family? It's your girl KandidwithKayla, and I am back with another video.
Did you miss me?
Well, I miss y'all too. As you can see in the title, we're doing something a little bit different today. I usually do reactions, but today I got a bit of a review for you guys because I just finished watching Basketball Wives and I got some things to say, okay? Before I get into my opinion, I just want to tell you, if you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit like on this video and turn on your post notifications so you get notified every time I make a video, which is every other day and sometimes every day. You never know what you're going to get. So make sure you turn those post notifications on. If you are part of the Kandi fam, shout out to you. Thank you for coming back again. All right, without further ado, let's get into this episode, okay? Because it was a lot. So, as y'all saw, or maybe y'all did see because the episode literally just went off like not too long ago. It might be a couple hours once I post this video. But as y'all saw, they came in. Now, if y'all watched the last episode, y'all know that they are going on a trip, okay? They called us up. The ladies are going on this getaway, a 2-week getaway to a mansion. Now, before we even get into that, before we even get into this episode, I just want to say this. I got a question for my ladies, okay? Do y'all think a 2-week getaway is too long? Because for me, quite honestly, I just feel like 2 weeks with a group of women, like, what we doing? What's this? What is this? For what? For why? For what? Why we need to be together for 2 whole weeks? Like, it's just crazy. I just went to go see my mama for 2 weeks, and like, I love my mama, but that was a long time. Like, you know, I would do another 2 weeks, but that's my mama. I ain't doing 2 weeks with no other woman. That's crazy. But anyway, they get to the mansion or whatever, or they get to the first mansion they show is, I think, Evelyn mansion, the mansion at Evelyn. So if y'all didn't realize, Evelyn got a mansion and Jackie got a mansion that's not far, but it's a little drive away from each other, because Jackie said, you know, probably if they get some physical space between the groups of girls who don't like each other, maybe things will go across a little smoother, which I agree with. Like, I do think that it's gonna run a little smoother that way, because I don't understand why they always have to put everybody together. Like, that dynamic makes no sense to me in reality TV. Like, stop forcing the friendships in reality TV. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute because I'm gonna get off subject. Y'all talk about my opinion and stuff. So anyway, like I said, they go to Evelyn's mansion. The mansion, y'all, it is gorgeous, okay? Beautiful, gorgeous. Evelyn, you got down, well, VH1, y'all got down, because we know VH1 really paid for that. We know Evelyn ain't came out of pocket for this. Y'all, this mansion was a mansion. Like, it was given what need to be gave on a trip. All the other shows need to take from this. Stop putting them people in them little vacation summer houses that I can afford, okay? Put them in something that I want to see. Put them in something that a basketball player ex-wife supposed to be in. But you know, this is a different cast of ladies. I'm sure, you know, you got people, Lamar Odom and Shaquille O'Neal wife. So clearly, you know, Pargo, these people not going for that broke stuff. Sorry to say, but they ain't going for the broke stuff. Anyway, the mansion is beautiful, y'all. So they start kind of, you know, splitting off into groups. They just kind of talking here and there. Malaysia's kind of voicing, you know, what her issue is with Jackie, because I guess Evelyn asked, would she be open to having that conversation? And basically, I understand what Malaysia was saying. Malaysia was basically saying, like, I don't have no problem with Jackie, but it's like, I'm not mad. Basically, Malaysia's like, she's not mad at Jackie for feeling like Jackie started that rumor, because Jackie really did start the rumor. It's the fact that if you're my friend and you hear a rumor about me, don't take the rumor to your friends and start spreading around. Like, that's crazy. If you're my friend and you hear a rumor about me, you're supposed to dead it right there, or take that rumor, bring it to me, clear it up with me, put me on game. Don't leave me hanging. So I get why Malaysia is upset with Jackie. And Jackie just has done a lot. Malaysia and Jackie, we've all watched over the time. They just go back and forth a lot because Jackie be doing a lot. We all know Jackie do a lot of stuff. Y'all, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what this is on my shirt. It's bothering me. But anyway, so basically, that's what Malaysia said. So anyway, they pan over, of course, to the other mansion, which is the mansion that Jackie got. I'm a parent. I'm assuming that mansion is not giving what the other mansion is giving because they showed like a tour. Like they was giving us a photo rundown of Evelyn's mansion. And they didn't really do that for Jackie's mansion. So I'm assuming that Jackie's was a little less grand, but it still looked like it was really nice, and it was only 3 ladies staying there, so like how much space do they even need? But anyway, Jackie is over there. OG gets there, everybody shows up. Before we get into this scene, I just want to talk about the looks. Okay, let me talk about the looks because I feel like I watch these reviews and people be talking about stuff that y'all need to talk about the looks, okay? First of all, I don't really get up on Jen, but Jen be fresh, okay? Jen be clean. Did y'all see the Fendi fit? Jen was so fresh in the Fendi fit with those red boots. Like, oh my God, Jen was serving. She was serving looks. The category is looks. Jen was serving them, okay? Jen was giving everything they need to be given. And OG actually had a cute outfit on. I generally hate how OG dresses, but this time OG actually did look really cute. She came in saying that her and Kwame are, which is her husband, if y'all don't know. She said her and Kwame are getting ready to try to start having a baby, which segues into Jackie giving up some more nasty, freaky tips. And I'm just over that. It is so gross. Listen, I'm sorry. Okay, for all the baby boomers and Gen Y or whatever generation is before the millennials, I'm so sorry because me as a millennial, I really just don't want to hear nobody that could be my mama talking about their sex life. It just grows me out. And it's like Jackie always says something gross. Don't nobody want to hear that, Jackie. We did not subscribe to that. We did not show up for that. We didn't turn this channel on to hear you talk about sex. Like, ew. And she's like not even like attractive, so it's even grosser. Like, girl, we don't need it. We don't want to leave it where it's at. If they could ask me one thing I would like to leave off of Basketball Wives is every single scene where Jackie talked about sex. It's gross. It's gross. It's just I'm over it. So she giving OG some tips about, she giving OG some tips about how to have a girl or boy, which I'm not gonna repeat because it was gross. So they go inside and they just keep on talking, and Jackie's being all positive, kumbaya, this, that, and the third. Jackie is just talking about, with the pandemic and coronavirus going around, how these issues are so minute within the group when you look at the grand scheme of things going on in the world, which I do agree with Jackie on. However, coronavirus don't have nothing to do with you trying me. If you try me during the pandemic, I'm still gonna have beef with you. I don't care if you be like, well, coronavirus out here, people dying every day, because people die every day anyway. If you try me, I just want the smoke, period. Whether we got the Rona or not, whether we in a pandemic, a panorama, a Panasonic, I'm gonna want the smoke. It don't matter. So I just don't get that. I mean, I get it, but it's cap. It's cap. That's it. I get what she was trying to say, but it's cap. So somehow, she talking, she's up on this kumbaya high horse, and then Jen just interjects, and soon as Jen opened her mouth, all I wanted to do was just tell her to shut the bleep up. Okay, just shut up. Just shut up. Like, girl, She goes and she's like, well, no. I mean, people don't take accountability. People don't take accountability for their actions, blah, 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 blah. And I agree. A lot of the women on this show and all the reality shows don't take accountability for their actions. However, you don't either, Jen. You don't either, okay? You don't either. And at the end of the day, Jen, we're not about to allow you to flip your beef with the girls in your favor because you really messed up. You really did something. Like, you really was out here talking about these people. Was out here talking about these people's kids. Sweetheart, you need to just sit on the sideline and be quiet. Jen, you need to be quiet. Comment down below and let me know if y'all think that Jen need to shut up, because I think that. So anyway, Jen is going on this rant about accountability or whatever. And she tells, I thought this was a little Kiki moment. She tells Jackie. So Jackie is like, look, y'all, I'm going to go over there. Okay, I'm going over to the other mansion. I'm talking to the girls out of respect. So they like, what? Talk to her out of respect? Like, Jen, shut up. You're being childish. You're being childish. Like, just because you don't like them girls don't mean Jackie don't have to like them. And I don't understand why you would have a problem respecting some women, regardless if you like them or not. You still got to respect them. So, anyway, Jackie tells them, I'm going to go over there to the ladies. And Jen is like, oh, she made this comment like, oh, don't bring that bad energy. Girl, Jackie told her, look, if I want to bring the devil back over here naked, I'm going to do what I want to do. Like, Jackie like, girl, who you talking to? Ooh, I wait. Ooh. So, and I feel Jackie like, girl, don't tell me what to do in this mansion that I paid for. You can go. The door. So, anyway, that's the end of that scene. They move back over to the other house, and now they're in the other house, and this is now they pan to a scene where Liza is talking about Lamar Odom, okay? Basically, Liza is saying that, you know, she feels like Lamar, she's already in the last episode, in the previous episode, she was complaining about Lamar not helping her out the way he needs. Basically, kind of making it seem as if Lamar might be a deadbeat, which is ridiculous because Lamar. I think it's ridiculous when rich people are deadbeats. So, basically, she was telling the ladies that she doesn't want to allow Lamar and his choices and the things he does in life to affect her children, which I totally agree with. But Malaysia brings up the fact that she was like, well, I really think that, because this was Malaysia, Shaunie, and Liza, by the way. Malaysia tells her, like, girl, to be honest, the real tea is that I think you really still are not over him. And I think, ding, 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 I think Malaysia hit the nail on the head. Liza, you're very much still emotionally attached to Lamar Odom. It's beyond your kids. It has nothing to do with them. You are attached to them. So, anyway, I just felt like that was something that I needed to add in there because I do think that that's a thing. I do think that Liza still has feelings for him. That's just that. I do. So, they go back. Okay. Let me fast forward because I'm not going to run through this whole episode with y'all because if y'all want to see the whole episode step by step, you go watch it. So, this is the review. So, that's what we're going to do. So, we're going to move forward. It was a lot of boring scenes in between, but we're going to get to where it gets juicy, okay? So, finally, Kristen agrees that Jackie's over there. Remember, I told y'all Jackie said she was going to come over to the other mansion. So, fast forward through the episode, Jackie arrives at the girls' mansion. So, Jackie is just kind of talking to him. Jackie basically getting some clarification with the ladies and just a greeting. So within this, she extends the olive branch, you know, to have conversation or whatever. And Kristen agrees. Kristen says, well, I'm going to come back over there. I'm coming over to the house because I want to talk to OG. Which I thought was very, very, very mature of Kristen to even want to reach out to OG because I'm going to tell you how I feel. But I feel like it was great. So, Kristen says, okay, I'll go over. So fast forward some more, nothing, a bunch of boring stuff in between. Kristen finally goes over to Jackie's mansion, okay? And here's where it gets a little juicy. So Kristen sits down to talk to OG, and Kristen is basically like, she apologizes off top for what OG, how she, what OG felt. She was like, I apologize that you felt colorism. So OG starts off combative. Oh, I didn't feel colorism. I haven't told y'all how I feel yet. I experienced colorism. So I'm like, oh God, here we go. Like, I already know what time it is. She about to do the most. So she tells her, oh, colorism is, Kristen's like, okay, well, explain that to me, where you saying you didn't feel it, but you experienced it. So she says, I ain't began to tell y'all how I feel. I've only told y'all what I experienced. So I'm already like, girl, okay. So y'all, she says she experienced colorism, not just from Evelyn, but from the entire group. So then I'm like, bro, the whole group, bro, dark-skinned girls in the group. How you getting colorism from like brown and dark girls? Like, huh? So I was like, okay, let's see what she said. Let's see if her points are valid. So, honey, OG goes on to tell her that she said, Kristen was like, the whole group, me? You experienced colorism from me? So OG is like, yes. Kristen is like, well, OG explains to Kristen that even though we are the same color, I've still experienced colorism from you because you have more Western features and I have more Central African features. Girl, what you want me to do about that? See, you mad because we the same color, but because you got a wide nose and I got a pointy nose, I'm not as black as you. See, that's the problem that I be having, and I'm sorry I might offend some people, and I promise y'all I'm not coming from a place of malice when I say what I'm about to say, but that's a big problem that I feel like African women and black women have a barrier because, like, I feel like African women treat us as if we chose to be African American. Like, we didn't choose to be this. We were born over here. We are Western. We have more Western features because we are Westerners. We're not African. Like, I feel like they expect us to be African, but anyway, that's just a whole nother thing. I ain't like that. I'm like, girl, this girl does have the same struggle as you because here in America doesn't care about Western features. We care over here about its skin tone. And she is brown like you. She got the same problems that you have, no matter if she has more Western features. But dang, you can't crucify that girl because of how she was born. But she really hasn't ever, like they said, colorized. She never colorized you. So she says, y'all, listen to me. OG says, Kristen's like, how? OG says, every time me and Evelyn got into it, you chose the lighter side. Every time it's an issue, you choose the lighter side. First of all, there's only been one issue that you've been involved with since this girl been on the show. So you cannot say that she always choose that side, OG. Second of all, OG, these aren't your friends. These girls are friends with each other. Listen, I don't care who you are, black, white, cat, dog, okay? If my friend getting into it with you, I am now not your friend. I don't like you. Like my best friend, if y'all are going back and forth and it's real serious and it's disrespectful, you have now disrespected me. I don't like you. I am on her side. Why would you expect me to take up for you? Like, if my best friend was a white lady and she going off on some random black girl and the random black girl really did do something, I'm not taking the random black girl side just because we black when this my best friend. Like, that's crazy. I don't get why OG would feel like these people need to take her side simply because she dark over their current friend who they are friends with, regardless of color. So I just think that's BS. That's childish. To be honest, she says that they, like I said, she says they all chose her. So Kristen says like what I just said, Kristen's like, well, Evelyn was my friend and I liked Evelyn and I didn't like you. So that's why I took her side. Like, she was like, so Kristen is like, but you know, I just don't understand. So Jen interjects again, and here's another moment where what I want to say, shut up, Jen. Shut up. So here's another moment. Jen jumps in and she's like, oh, no. But ladies, y'all, you know, ladies need to take accountability and blase. Here she go again with accountability, which I am glad. I'm glad that Jackie finally interjected, and Jackie was like, no, that's not true. A lot of the ladies in the group have been held accountable, have had to say what they have done. A lot of them. She was like me, for example, I've been called crazy, this, that, and the third. She was like, these are things that you get over. These are just words, and these are things that, like, just because somebody in the group call you that, like, girl, basically Jackie was saying you doing too much, and you need to let it go. So, fast forward to they get onto the issue of what we all tired of hearing, aggressive. I'm so tired of hearing the word aggressive when it comes to our black shows. But anyway, basically, she calls, Kristen says, or OG says she has an issue that all the ladies be calling her aggressive. Jen also said this. Jen brings up the table throwing incident again. Like, Jen, girl, you deserve to get a table thrown at you. You should be glad that these people really not about that life, because me and my homegirls wouldn't have threw no table. We would have threw hands with you, Jen, in Paris and went to jail, and we would have worked it out. So be glad that you only got a table tossed in your direction. But anyway, they says, I digress, y'all. Anyway, Kristen's like, look, I said you're aggressive because you are aggressive. And I feel like Kristen should have said, I'm not telling you how I feel about your aggression. I'm talking about the aggression that I have experienced from you, OG. See, these girls don't be throwing the stuff back around. Y'all need to turn this girl, turn people's words back on them. Give them back what they gave you. I would have told her that. I'm not talking about how I feel, OG. I'm talking about the aggression that I've experienced with you, sis. So she tells her, OG says she's not aggressive. She doesn't feel she's aggressive. Evelyn can do the same things and be physical and things like that. And Kristen was like, you are aggressive. The last conversation we had, you was telling me you was going to break my jaw. So OG literally sits there out her mouth, y'all. Out her mouth with that tacky looking makeup she was wearing. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know that makeup a little bad. But OG sat there in real life said, I don't think I don't find a problem with that. I don't have a problem. I don't see the problem with me telling you that I was gonna break your jaw, because you got a smart mouth. We was going back and forth, and I was just letting you know if you keep on bucking at the mouth that I will break your jaw. Ma'am, how is that not aggressive? You are going back and forth with this girl. You chumping just like she chumping, but you gonna hit her in the mouth because she chumping you off. That's aggression. You're too old. You too old. You too grown old. You are on a platform. You got money. Like, you out here acting ghetto and low rent. Shout out to my mama for low rent. My mama be saying that. But anyway, you out here acting crazy. At the end of the day, nothing comes out of this conversation. Basically, Kristen is like very open. She's very open. She's apologized. But OG, who originally said that she was going to be here for it, basically was not here for it and was not open to figuring anything out. OG said that she didn't do nothing, so she don't have to understand anything, which I think is coming from a very ignorant place, because you still do have to understand what a person's point of view was for why they even said what they said or did what they did. I think it's only the fair thing. But anyway, that's that. As we see, in the next episodes, it's gonna continue along more. Of course, at the end, Jackie basically is getting fed up. We can tell in the next episode, in the clip, that Jackie is getting fed up, y'all. Jackie called them some negative Nancy's. She was like, you know, if y'all won't be open to moving past this, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with y'all. Jackie getting fed up, and when Jackie fed up with you, you know you problematic. But guys, I think that's all I got. I think I talked about everything. Y'all let me know what y'all's opinions were on this episode. If you watched it, drop down below and let me know what parts you did or did not like. If you didn't watch it, let me know if you enjoyed this review. If you would like more reviews, guys, please hit that thumbs up so that I know to give y'all more. And if you do, I'll be back. I'm looking at doing the Housewives, as well as the Love and Hip Hop family reunion. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, make sure y'all drop a thumbs up or give me a thumbs up or drop a thumbs up in the comments. Whatever you have to do, just let me know that you see me seeing you seeing me. All right, that's all I got. Y'all have a great day.